Verme la moustache et la capucha. Sito patamilo, mila takatiki punetika. Sito patamilo, mila takatiki punetika. Sito patamilo, mila takatiki punetika. Sito patamilo, mila takatiki takatiki. Sito patamilo, mila takatiki punetika. Sito patamilo, mila takatiki punetika. Sito patamilo, mila takatiki punetika. Sabile verme la moustache et la capucha.
What's going on? This is your man John Fortune, your host of the Frustrated Fan Sports Show, and tonight is the craziest thing I've ever witnessed. I told people a long time ago, Fan Snyder was the Michael Scott of the NFL. Now, for some of you who don't know who Michael Scott is, he's a character on The Office. I highly suggest that you sit up there and you watch The Office, because you will understand what I mean by this. We got thunderstorms going on and everything, and all this is because even the Lord knows that the name of this team that they picked was so ridiculous. And I told people that Fan Snyder was going to find a way to ruin this very thing. Now, some people are saying that it's arrogance. Some people saying that, it's because no, Fan Snyder is an idiot. That's just all it is. When it comes to understanding how to manage a football team, he is an idiot. And that's something we all have to understand and accept. The man does not know what he's doing. And this is a good example of this. The new name of the Washington franchise is Washington Football Team. Let me repeat that. The new name of this franchise, the nickname for this franchise is Football Team. Is that not what you would expect a 3-year-old to say? What's the name of your new franchise? Football Team. That's what we got. Football Team. Not football club like the soccer, what some people wanted. Football Team. And what it does is that it kind of reminds me of, especially with baseball season pretty much starting if they didn't get rained out. But baseball season started, it reminds me of the joke of who's on third. And I'm pretty sure with the way that everything is going right now, the joke would go something like this. Hey, how you doing? You gonna watch the game tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna watch the game tonight. Okay, what game are you watching? Oh, well, we're gonna watch the Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Football Team. Like, okay, the Dallas Cowboys. What is the nickname of the Washington Football Team? Football Team. I know what they are. What's their nickname? Football Team. I get that they're a football team, but it's the Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Football Team. Okay, let's break this down. Dallas Cowboys, New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Football Team. That is what I know. A lot of y'all are laughing about this, but they're called the football team, people. Not only that, the mock-ups of the uniforms that they came up with, it's almost like everything about this franchise has been nothing more than a sitcom. And I swear it's The Office. It is The Office, the sitcom The Office. This has been the Washington franchise the whole time. I mean, from when you think about it, the most recent thing with the women and stuff like that, is that not sexual harassment? Is that not the sexual harassment episode from The Office? Some of y'all are going to understand what I'm referencing. When Jack Del Rio came out and blurted out what he did, was that not Dwight when he thought, was that not the episode with Dwight when he thought that the computer was actually talking to him? Was that not the case? I mean, when you think about the whole thing of these guys and everything, was that not... How do we get through this, people? How do we... If this doesn't make us all walk away from this team, I don't know what will. Because all our lives, we've all just loved this team. We've all only supported this team. And this man has found a way to make us so angry that we don't understand what the hell is going on. And I have this to say to that selfish, ignorant jackhole who sits up there and has the dang and is sitting up there and doing everything in his power to basically steal every team name you can possibly think of that the Washington franchise could have. I mean, he trademarked the Warriors. He trademarked Washington Football Club. He trademarked the Red Wolves. He trademarked the Red Hawks. He trademarked the Red Tails. I mean, dude, I mean, for real? Like, for real. Clearly, he's not a fan of this team. I think he's a Dallas Cowboy fan because only a Dallas Cowboy fan would do something so evil. And that's the truth. Only a Dallas Cowboy fan would do something so evil to the point at where we have to rely on the idiocy of our owner, Fan Snyder, to come up with the name football team. This is again why he cannot be the owner of this team. This is again because we're not talking about a failure. We're talking about failure after failure after failure after failure. I mean, from his coaching hires, that's another. Now the Rooney Rule people now have to sit up here and come in because they feel that what they're hiring has been unfair when it comes to minorities. Now, Julie Donaldson to me was the best pick for what they did. The media, the vice president of media broadcasting, that was the best job for her. Anybody from the area knows that Julie Donaldson is the greatest. The problem is that she's a white woman. And here we are. Here we are. Have we ever known Fan Snyder to ever adhere to the Rooney Rule? I mean, when you think about his coaching hires, think about just his coaching hires alone. When has he ever conformed to the Rooney Rule? Why did anybody think that he would conform to the Rooney Rule, even to hiring something like this? He hired Julie Donaldson because the women's scandal just happened. We know this. We all know this. Even though Julie Donaldson is in fact the one who's the most qualified for the job. We know he bungled that. How do you bungle the fact that the person that is the most qualified for the job, you now have to sit up here and go through a situation with the NFL's legal people because you didn't follow a stupid Rooney Rule? I mean, Jesus Christ. Washington football team. Football team, people. Let me repeat this. You will be cheering for the Washington football team. Football team, y'all. Football team. Now, I had made a video, which I'm going to put a link in the description below. I had made a video where I sat up there and made a joke of what names Washington shouldn't use, but damn, you could have used one of those names. I mean, I just don't get it. I would have accepted anything other than football team. Got me choking over here, y'all. Got me choking. I can't believe he could bungle something. No, I can believe it, but it's just that there was no way to fail with renaming the team. You could have called them the Washington Snyders and just been an asshole and just been like, look, I'm going to name the team after me. But yet and still we're left with the football team. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know what is going to happen after this. But I will tell you this. The name they come up with next year better be damn good, because if it's not, I swear to God, as much as it hurts my heart, I will be cheering for the Ravens. I will go and cheer for those damn Ravens. I mean, I don't want to, but as long as Fan Snyder is the idiot in charge, there's going to always be problems. This has been your man, John Fortune, and this has been the Frustrated Fan Sports Show.